Benson posted what was said from Bob Arum, and he spoke about, what Tyson Fury wanted. You know, AJ and Hearn. Did you not see what it said? Did you see the tweet from this guy, Keelis or whatever, Usyk's guy? What did you notice about the tweet? Before we get to the tweet, if you look at what it says, so Bob Arum is saying the reason that he don't think that the Joshua Fury fight is going to happen is because he don't think that Joshua and Eddie will want the fight. Okay? That's what he said. And he said that they're looking for other options, for other fighters before the Usyk fight. You see another message, another tweet where it's saying that the reason, that Bob Arum is saying, the reason that Tyson Fury doesn't want to fight Anthony Joshua on December the 17th is because he's looking for a fight with Alexander Usyk, so he doesn't want that to interfere with that. But then, like I said in the previous video, well, to fight Anthony Joshua and put a rematch clause in there in case you lose, well, if you lost, then it would interfere with the Usyk fight. Okay, so bottom line, what's the purpose? Which means it's very possible that whoever Tyson Fury fights, he might have it might be a non-title match for all we know. It might not even be a title defense. Who knows what type of strings they'll try to pull, right? Because they're power hungry right now. They want to flaunt this, that we're in control, right? We control the narrative, and this is what they want to do. Then I'm looking, and you see what this guy says to Tyson Fury. He says, like, yo, man, like, before you go and start, saying the things that you're saying, check your management team. And he said that Usyk agreed to whatever terms that he was talking about, and basically you're the one holding up the bargain. So that means there was conversation, but not an actual, okay, this is the term sheet, this is the contract. No, the contract, it was like some word of mouth type shit. Okay, you can't find any video, any tweets, any nothing that actually states that they had an actual negotiation. Okay, it would be like me sitting here saying, hey, look, Lady Chan, we're going to do a live stream maybe December, maybe January. Okay, we're going to make maybe December, January. We're going to try to, that's the date, that somewhere around that time. I don't know, we'll just pick a date. That's not a deal. That's something that, okay, well, I would like to do this, or maybe, but it's just conversation. This is not a fucking, okay, that's not saying, look, December 17th, we're going to do a live stream at 8 p.m. Amen. If something came up, an emergency or something, I'd let you know, give you the heads up, and something like that. But other than that, I'm in. So now Lady Chan can go and post, and I can go post that we're doing a live stream December 17th. You understand what I'm saying? But until we confirm that, no, yeah, we're going to do this. It's a done deal. Simple. Okay? Your word is as good as your handshake. Your word is your bond. Simple. There was no negotiation of, oh, okay, this is what it, no. No, they haven't done that. Then, did you not see his response to Tyson Fury's video of telling Anthony Joshua? Okay, the video didn't play on there, but if you saw the video, this is where he's telling him yesterday, you have until today to give me your answer. Y'all don't even see through that bullshit. Tyson Fury is trying to play this, oh, this is the terms, 60-40. They're not going to take that. Done. We accept. Oh, shit, this motherfucker took the 60-40. Okay. Okay, well, Okay, Anthony, well, you have until Friday. And that was yesterday. You have until they say you have it, yeah, Wednesday. You haven't, no, you have until whatever. Friday. Yeah, they said he had until Friday or something shit like that. And then he tells him yesterday that you have until today to make your decision. So basically, it's like, well, we want to rush you. He's going to try to make it seem like, well, I just want to make sure he's serious. Whole time, who's the prankster here? So first off, you want to rush him. You don't want him to fight on December the 17th with you. You want to rush it and say, what the fuck kind of negotiation is that? Now you're trying to control every other narrative, but you're going to give him the option November 27th or December the 3rd. You take your pick. But yet, he has until yesterday to make up his mind to say if he's going to accept the fight or not. After he already accepted the bullshit 60-40 and told you, I'll be ready in December. Then you got people saying, oh, Anthony Joshua was the one said November. No, he didn't have said fucking November. All you got to do is watch the fucking, the post conference. They said they wanted to fight in December and then again in March. Fighters try to fight. They fight like on the same type of timetable quarterly, okay? So usually they're not too far off with fights, But at the end of the day, that's what was said. But did you not see what the guy, what he said to Fury? And did you see a response as big as Fury's mouth is? Why did Fury even respond? What did he say? Oh, like basically, I'm paraphrasing, but y'all saw it. Like, oh, you versus Anthony Joshua, right? Yeah, good way to try to duck Usyk, right? Called him a joke. You negotiate with Anthony Joshua, but won't respond to Alexander Usyk. Okay, so Usyk is the one that tried to, hey, look, Fury, what we gonna do? Now hold up. It's reported, and I tried to find where Usyk is saying that, nah, I can't fight you by December. This is what we were told. Like I told you guys, things get reported. We just report what we hear. We don't even know how accurate some of the things are, but that's the news that we have, okay? If you're watching the news and they say tonight is going to be cloudy and a thunderstorm, that's what you're going to say, right? Hey, listen, on the way home, by the time you get off work or whatever, you're coming home, it's going to be raining, so make sure you have an umbrella. Then all of a sudden, it doesn't rain. Oh, man, you told me it was going to rain. It ain't fucking rain. That's what the fucking news forecast said, asshole. I'm just telling you what the fuck I heard. It's not like I was there. Simple. Now, I'm going to play something for you that I, myself, played for you before. And I'm going to show you the hypocrisy in this big fake bald-headed motherfucker. All right? Because you guys love to ignore shit and forget shit. But I told you, I have receipts, bro. I don't make up bullshit. Okay? So, as I was saying, as far as Usyk telling him, I won't be ready until such and such. I told you, I heard April, I heard March, I heard July. I heard different times that Usyk was saying that he was going to be ready. Now, we hear that Usyk said, no, take your time. We'll fight. Or some shit like that. Now, I don't know if Usyk said that, but this is different things being reported. This is different things being tweeted and all of that shit. So, they miss me with that bullshit about, I never heard. I don't give a fuck what you heard. I know what I heard. But here's the thing. When I clearly play something for you where somebody directly contradicts and lies, you're going to make excuses up for them. That's your business. But see, you can't pull that bullshit with me. And all of a sudden, you can't pull them Jedi mind tricks with me. And then all of a sudden, well, maybe that's what he meant. No. You guys never hold Fury accountable for nothing that comes out of his mouth. Simple. So he said, good way to duck Usyk. He's not stupid. The same thing I just said to you guys. How we know? What if Fury gets injured? What if he fights anybody, Anthony Joshua or anybody, and then he gets injured? So not only if he loses his title, because who is he going to fight in a title match? and not put a rematch clause in it? What if he loses? What if he gets hurt? If he gets injured? Now, not only did you lose your title, but now you're injured. You have to heal now. Can we say that won't happen? Because you guys think he's so unbeatable, you just don't see it happening. Oh, that's not even an issue. It can be an issue. You always take necessary precautions and understand things could go wrong. So he's telling him, you're ignoring. You refuse to get back to Usyk. You see the fucking tweet. Where's Tyson Fury's response to any of that shit? And he said that he wants to fight Usyk, right? He's so keen on fighting Usyk, he don't want to jeopardize that, right? Okay, let me remind you of how much of a fucking liar and hypocrite he is. This is me playing the video. See, when something gets my attention, there's a reason for it. Because I see things that you guys purposely don't want to see. But you see it in another fighter.
What's good, people? It's about that time to randomly relate reverse ranch no hate. So I got a good one for y'all right now. Let's take a listen to this.
Simon Jordan, Danny Murphy, and Tyson Fury. Tyson, good morning.
Good morning, Jim. How are you?
I'm very well. It's great to hear your voice. How are you keeping? Are you out running? Are you out training? What are you up to?
I've just been running, and here we are speaking to you right now.
Brilliant. Well, I'm alongside your chum, Mr. Simon Jordan. Danny Murphy is with me, and I believe you got something to tell us. So the stage is yours. Go for it, Tyson.
No, I just wanted to let everybody know. Everyone keeps asking me about this fight with this Ukrainian guy. Are you going to fight? Are you going to come back? Are you going to do this? Are you going to...
He's so disrespectful, he won't even say his name. Calling him a Ukrainian guy.
I've made it quite clear that I'm retired from boxing. I'm very happy doing that.
I'm retired from boxing.
I will come back, but it has to be for obscene amount of money. Because, let's face it, it's not Anthony Joshua, which will have done the fight for free in England. It's some foreigner no one really cares of.
It's not Anthony Joshua, who I was willing to fight for free in England. 60-40 is free, huh? You see, this man says bullshit, but you guys just eat up everything he says. Now he's calling, nothing new. Some foreigner, right, that nobody knows. This is what he said. Instead, it's not Anthony Joshua, but some foreigner that nobody knows. Who he was with. Now, he was willing to fight Anthony Joshua in England for free. But he offers him 60-40. Now he's giving Usyk the opportunity.
August 24th today.
But Tyson, you're a big boy.
August the 24th. That was the day after the fight. Now, remember that date. August the 24th. They fought on the 23rd. So this was the very next day. Listen to what he says.
And they're big boys, and the money's going to sort itself out.
1 week. 1 week.
Yeah, I know. I love all these ultimatums. But let's assume you're going to get the money.
Hurry for funds. Okay?
Yeah.
No.
Let's not forget something. He did the same shit with them. You hear him holler now. 1 week. They have 1 week. 1 week to accept the offer. Remember, to get the money up to what he wanted. Right? They have 1 week. And this is when he's talking this half a billy bullshit. Not on this particular video, but the half a billy. But all this enormous amount of money shit. This is what I'm talking about. They have 1 week. You hear this shit. They have 1 week to accept. Okay, so this was August the 24th. They fought the 23rd. So what fucking date was you looking for? What date was you looking for to fight Alexander Usyk? December 17th? That was the date? Now, 24th, and he gave him an ultimatum of a week. I'm bringing this to your attention for a reason. Just listen what this lying motherfucker says.
I know. But you've worked with Frank and you've worked with Bob, so you know the people that you're working with, right? So there's a distinct possibility you're going to get the money that you want. So let's move on from the money side of things, because you're not all about the money, Tyson. You've told us that yourself. You're about the fight game.
Now you see how they just brought that up and threw it in his face. It's not all about the money, Tyson. You told us that yourself. You guys love to use the word contradiction, but you never directed to this lying, contradicting motherfucker right here. You guys are some nut-hugging, ass-sniffing motherfuckers. Plain and simple. Every one of you who do this shit, I'm talking to fucking you. All of you that do this shit. This is what the fuck y'all do. And these are British people getting in his ass about it. It's not all about the money, Tyson. You told us that yourself. But you motherfuckers don't have the fuck. You're not man enough to do this kind of shit. No, you accept whatever. Oh, that's just Fury being Fury. You know, he like to play head games and all this. Okay. Now, remember, August 24th, the day after the fight, right? And he gave them a week's ultimatum to get the money up. If you want to fight me, it's going to cost you, right? Okay. Just listen.
So with that in mind, thank you.
This fight is purely about money. I'm not being retired. I don't need money. I've got plenty of money. That's one thing.
Well, then what's the point? If it's not about money, why is it about money?
I'll tell you why. Because
He just contradicted himself.
they're going to pay us.
I'm retired. I don't need the money. And earlier he said everybody keeps talking about, asking about this fight with Usyk. Like, in other words, I'm only doing it if I do it for the people. And they have to get the money up. I have plenty of money. I'm retired. I don't need this fight. And like the guy said, well, if it's not for the money, then why are you doing it? Listen, I have plenty of money. And just listen. The guy's a fucking liar. Fuck a contradiction. He's just a liar. It's the biggest fight in the world. Did he or did he not just a few minutes ago say, I was willing to fight Anthony Joshua in England for free, but it's not Anthony Joshua. Instead, it's some foreigner that nobody knows. But yet, this is the biggest fight. Even though I pointed that out in the video. I'm just bringing it to your attention now. Okay? Listen to the shit he says. So when I say this dude, it's hard to listen to Tyson Fury because he talks dumb bullshit. Oh, it's like an American to take what he says literally. No, it's like a dumb fucking idiot that refuse to understand logic and reason and bullshit. You don't know how to separate the two. This man is a fucking liar. Let's go. Remember the date, the 24th, and he gave them a week's ultimatum. Because I want you to smell his bullshit. Listen to what he's getting ready to say.
No, I gotta stop this.
Wait, let me listen to
He
myself.
just said, the Ukrainian guy, he said he's a nobody, he's unknown. But then he said it's the biggest fight in the world. How is a fight with an unknown foreigner the biggest fight in the world? How? These guys' faces are like, yo, what are you talking about? What the hell?
Literally.
I respect what they're doing because you know what? Fury, just like so many people, they're used to people kissing their ass and telling them what they want to hear.
Mm-hmm.
You just sat here and said you have plenty of money, you don't need the money. So why are you making it about
I
money?
love that
and
guy,
like
Harry.
he said, you are the one who said it's for legacy. You don't fight for the money. Mm-hmm. Now people, oh yeah, he has a family to feed. Duh. Exactly. This is your daily bread. This is how you eat. You think a trucker is going to, hey, listen, we got to pick up for you. You know, you're going from New York to California. $4,500 pickup. I don't care about the money. Why wouldn't you? So you're there to deliver the goods, the merchandise, but the rewards that come with it is not important for you and your family. You think somebody getting punched in their face for a living? Someone who could possibly end up with brain damage, get killed in the ring, they don't care about the money? Stop it. I'm glad these guys are doing what they're doing because I get sick of these videos where these guys sit up here and cater to these fighters and kiss their ass and tell them what they want to hear. Mm-hmm. And that's why I'm letting this video play instead of telling you guys what I heard. I want you to hear it. Now watch this comparison he makes with Floyd.
We got 400 million for Pacquiao. I want 500 million for Usyk. There we go.
So you're saying to us this morning, Tyson, you want £500 million?
Yeah.
Now they're going to give you $500 million to fight a guy that you claim is a nobody. Nobody knows him. For what? So what they going to give him? If they're going to give you $500 million, what are they going to pay him? He's a nobody, a foreigner. Nobody knows. it's just sad to see how immature you grown ass motherfuckers are, man. It really is. I'm gonna break some shit down in this video. So
And let me just, call bullshit on what he just said. He said Floyd Mayweather wanted. First of all, Floyd Mayweather didn't give an ultimatum and say, "Pay me $400 million or I'm not fighting Pacquiao." First off, the hold up with that fight, was the fact that he wanted
random drug testing.
Pacquiao to take random drug testing, and Pacquiao didn't want to. Floyd did a year in prison, came back. You know, in the meantime,
because people forget this kind of shit.
You know, Pacquiao had got knocked out by Marquez, and that fight seemed like it was all but over. But then Pacquiao bounced back, and then the fight was back on, and the fight ended up being worth more. Okay, what Tyson Fury is talking is rubbish because it's when Floyd went to HBO, okay, he had an offer. This is what I'm asking. I feel like I'm worth that. HBO didn't feel like he was worth that. He went to Showtime. Showtime, we got you. So the envy came from that. He ain't stick nobody up and say $400 million or no fight. And those other fighters was not in his price range to even try to negotiate, to try to take
Keith Thurman, Tim
Bradley,
Bradley, people like
50,
that.
50.
Come on.
Let's not forget that. And
Danny Garcia.
this man got 4 losses. Just got knocked out. Came back, beat a C-class fighter. And then all of a sudden,
50,
I got to split 50-50 with him. No. That's what that came down to. And people all just split 50-50 for what? No. You know it's about money with Floyd. But Floyd was all about legacy and money. You understand? So that's not even the same thing as what you're talking about. Let's proceed.
Hold up. And not to mention, now, let's just say, for example, Anthony Joshua, he didn't get knocked out, but bottom line, he just got beat by Usyk twice. So let's say Anthony Joshua comes back, beats Derek Chisora, beats fucking Trevor Bryant, and then starts negotiating with Fury saying, "I want 50-50," because he came back and beat a couple of C-class journeymen. Trevor Bryant's a D or E class fighter. He's not even in a C. He's a fucking D or E. He's a fucking F. He's a fucking F. You understand? You guys, would you guys accept that? Why not? He came back with two impressive wins. Yeah, but against who? Exactly. Brandon Rios was a C-class fighter at best, and that's who Pacquiao came back and beat. And he could not stop talking about Floyd. The entire time he was training for Brandon Rios, he was bringing up Floyd. Usually it was the reporters. It was Pacquiao. Because now he's desperate. I have to take whatever Floyd give me, basically. And he knows there was nobody else he could fight where he was going to get close to what he would get fighting Floyd. Floyd was the money man at the time. Pacquiao's Tyson Fury's talking bullshit. Now listen to this shit, y'all.
To fight Alexander Usyk.
Yeah, no problem. But no, there's problem with it. They've offered titles £1 billion before.
Tyson, one thing we do know about you, though, mate, is you're a consummate professional. You always get yourself into great shape for fights. This surely is a fight that you want to take on. You want to fight Usyk, I presume.
I've no real interest in Usyk. Some man that no one can even say his name. A bumped up middleweight, they just beat AJ. It ain't my fault they've gone and batted AJ, some bodybuilder. You know, it ain't my fault that that's happened twice in a row.
What does that have to do with him?
To do with it. However,
Exactly.
there's only ever been one dauntless in these waters, and that's me. There only ever has been me. All along, they try to compete, but when they compete, they get beat at the highest level. And that just shows you there's no disrespect to Joshua, because he's a 25 and 3 fighter or 20, whatever he is. But at top level world class boxing, he just can't cut it.
Yeah, but Tyson, Usyk wants to fight you. If you don't take him on, people will say, well, Tyson Fury's running scared of Usyk.
Basically.
Yeah, I don't mind. They can say what they want. People can say what they want. This fight is purely about business. It's about nothing else.
Okay. People can say, oh, Anthony Joshua is running from Fury because he didn't take the offer. People can say what the fuck they want. Okay? Same shit. Same shit. Fury wasn't even in their plans after the Usyk fight. It was about rebuilding, refining, sharpening up. You have to bring a fighter back smartly. Okay? I know there's people that saying Anthony Joshua needs this fight. No, he doesn't need this fucking fight. Why does he need it? He's not fucking broke. You guys are trying to keep him in the title picture. That's what you're visioning. Okay? Anthony Joshua is still a draw. He's still a fucking money man. He ain't walking around here talking about no half a billions. No, he's still a money man. What he doesn't need is to be rushed into something because people are saying, oh, that's more than enough time. Who the fuck are y'all? You're not the ones in there, and your career is not at stake. It's his. So if he chose to take it, okay, that's on him. But why have more heart than brains? This is what's backfiring on him now, because Anthony Joshua, even when he won that title, was still green. So he's still not as polished as he could have been. When COVID came and everything, they even broke down how he hasn't been active. Didn't fight for 10 months, didn't fight for a year, stuff like that. You want to be in it. You always hear fighters start saying shit like, I want to fight at least 3-4 times a year. They want to do this shit, right? That's how you gain experience in getting sharp. Simple. So at the end of the fucking day, for him to even say what he just said, he can't cut it. He said he was going for, I was willing to fight him in England for free, which we know that's bullshit. Because he said the same shit last time. I ain't fighting nobody unless I get a boatload of money. That's what the fuck he said. He just sat here and fucking said he has no interest in fighting Usyk. Now all of a sudden he don't want to jeopardize the fight with Usyk. Or what? Well, he has the right to change his mind. No, he's full of shit. So you telling me, he said, today is August 24th, the day after the fight. So you mean to tell me, August 24th, the day after the fucking fight, he just sat here and said he has no interest in fighting Usyk. He's a middleweight, a foreigner, nobody knows him. They don't even know how to say his name. Now all of a sudden he's so keen on fighting him. And he also said in this same video, he's a middleweight. It's easy work. So why the fuck he said he can beat Usyk on a week's training? Oh, but that's just Fury talking shit. Okay, wait. Every time Clarissa Shields say she's gonna fuck Savannah Marshall up, or she talked too much, oh, blah, 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 oh, right. But when he says anything, oh, well, it's an excuse. Fury's one of those fighters that no matter what he says or does, his fanboys, he can do no wrong. And that's what they are, boys. They're not even fucking men because they can't even think for themselves. Whatever this motherfucker says, he's telling the truth. He just fucking said he has no interest in fighting Usyk. He's really not interested. He's a foreigner, a middleweight, nobody knows. Let's go.
And if they want to see this fight happen, then they've got to pay for it.
Stop trying to tell yourselves. These guys are all about legacy. It's always about money.
Always.
Some fighters care about both, but it's always about money.
Damn
How
right.
in the hell do you come into a sport that pays millions of dollars, but you don't want it? But you put your foot in your mouth when it's not about the money. Like I said before, same thing with Wilder. It ain't about the money.
It's about legacy. Right.
And this, and then then all of a sudden, remember, they didn't fight AJ because they wouldn't tell them how, DAZN wouldn't tell them how much AJ was going to make.
And that came out on Wilder's
$300 million at least, and all this type of nonsense.
Manager's mouth.
But now all of a sudden, it's strictly about money. It's always about money. There's never a time where a fight is not about money. But he's being a hypocrite. And he did this before. Remember, it's not about the money. I have money. It's not about the money, right? Then all of a sudden, what happened when it was a rumor that him and AJ was going to fight? I ain't fighting nobody unless I get a boatload of money. So you go from it's not about the money, I don't fight for the money, to it's about the money. See, he's not stupid, but sometimes the fans are stupid because they believe everything that comes out these fighters' mouths. And sometimes ignorance and immaturity will make you say dumb things because you see things one way, then you realize later, nah, I'm tripping. It's always about the money.
I'm not talking to
And also, understand. When an idiot fan says, oh, but you got to understand, Aries, he got a family to take care of. Stupid fuck. Who the fuck do you think you're talking to? Are you not listening? I'm the one telling you it's always about the money. His lying, contradicting ass is the one who said it's not about the money. So what the fuck do you mean I have to understand? I'm not telling this motherfucker, hey, it shouldn't be about the money. It's all about legacy. That's the shit your fucking unexperienced asses say when you're trying to belittle another fighter that you don't like, trying to say that they're ducky or they're running. It's not all about money, it's about legacy. That's what these guys is telling him and threw it back in his face. You yourself told us that. We don't want to hear about the money and let's get it on and all that because he's talking dumb shit. And those guys was like, nah, we're not going to kiss his fucking ass. That's why they did what they did. And nobody else had the heart to fucking do it. We watched Deontay and other fighters get interviewed by people that you better believe before them cameras started rolling, don't ask me about this, that, we ain't going to. Oh, okay. That's why they sat there and the whole interview was to let them talk and to praise them. Not to get to the bottom of what the truth is or, look, but you said that. No, that's not what it was. So how the fuck are you going to, oh, but he has a family to feed. What the fuck do you think I'm saying, assholes? This is what, when I listen to some of y'all comments, I'm like, you can't be that stupid, man. You probably graduated from high school when you were like 21, if you did graduate. I can't believe some like how ignorant. You are such in defense mode to try to prove him right that you're too stupid to listen to what he's actually saying. Fuck out of here with that dumb shit. Let's go.
But Tyson, let me ask you a question, right? Because I've just had a shit to a Tony Bellew that tells me that I fancy you because I'm such a huge admirer of yours and a big champion of yours. Generationally, I think
these are fans of him, and they're checking his ass. See the difference between a fan and a fanboy? I'm nobody's fan. I don't give a fuck on a personal note. But that's the difference with a fan and a fanboy. Okay? That's why we're labeling them fanboys. Because they will make any excuse up and won't challenge nothing that they fucking say. Nothing. These are fans of Fury. And they're letting him know he's full of shit. Listen to this shit.
You're the best fighter. You know, you've beaten Deontay Wilder, you've beaten Dillian White, which I don't mean to be disrespectful, wasn't much of a fight, Tyson, because you made it not much of a fight because Dillian White wasn't at that level.
Basically.
But in order for you to go away generationally as the best fighter, surely you've got to go and clean Usyk's clock.
No, because he's a newcomer to this. He doesn't division. He's had 4 fights in the heavyweight division. Okay? So it's all right, Eddie Earn and whoever else saying, oh, Joshua didn't fight any Separis, or he didn't fight any Pianettas. Well, he didn't fight any Deontay Wilder.
I wish y'all could see these guys' faces.
Yeah, but he stepped up. It's like Evander Holyfield stepping up to heavyweight and dealing with Riddick Bowe and whoever he dealt with. This is the guy that people are now saying is the pound for pound.
He doesn't want to fight Usyk, clearly.
The money side of things, I understand why you're doing it, Tyson, because the Saudis are running around throwing money like it's being printed by them. But there's also a fight here that people. I want to see you fight the fella because I believe that generationally you're the best heavyweight around, and I've been saying it for years. You believe it yourself. I want to see you. I think this is a fight that you should be taking, and the money will take care of itself.
However, there used to be a 3
And these are Tyson Fury fans.
heavyweight division. Correct me if I'm wrong. For such a long time, there was me, AJ, and Wilder.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
AJ and Wilder have been laid waste to.
True.
So therefore, the 3-headed dog is now.
What does this have to do with anything?
He's just talking dumb shit.
Never. Only give him the chance to be involved in it. That's his problem, not mine. I haven't got to live with.
What the fuck does this have to do with you?
I haven't got to live with that. Because no middleweight born from his mother can say about the Gypsy Games. I don't care who he is. And all this talk of, oh, he's the pound for pound great. Pound for pound, my opinion, is a load of bullshit. There's no such thing as if everybody was the same size, because that's not real. So pound for pound bollocks.
No, we know that, but he's not a middleweight, is he? Come on, Tyson, he's not a middleweight.
What the fuck is Tyson talking about?
Because I'm quite good at it, actually.
Go on,
Quite articulate at the matter.
I know you are.
So, let me explain this to you. When Usyk was amateur amateur boxing, sucking his mother's nipples. I was the British heavyweight champion, and he was boxing at 75 kilos as an amateur. 75
Usyk is fucking older than you.
120. This is why I call him a middleweight. He got stopped by Russian Korobov as a middleweight.
You got dropped by Cunningham.
Full-set man, not as a child, 10-year-old. As a full-set man in his 20s.
So it's easy work then.
Middleweight.
So it's easy work.
This is what I'm saying. Listen, I've never said it wasn't going to be easy work. All this pound for pound legendary status, I don't rate it.
Fine, but we're talking about you, Tyson. Tyson, let's give you a scenario here. A lot of people, Tyson, a lot of people are reacting to the fact you're on the show with Simon, myself, and Danny, and we're thrilled that you're on with us live this morning. But you have to think Saudi Arabia will be in the equation. You have to think there'll be enormous money. No.
There's not just Saudi Arabia in this running, let me put that to you.
All right, so there's huge money. You'll get very close to what you want, if not what you want. And then it's game on, isn't it? Well, then it's game on, isn't it, Tyson?
100%. And then I'm going to owe Pierce Morgan £1 million in pound coins.
Tyson, if you get the 500 million, would that not give? Maybe sounds a bit flippant, but would you not then become a little bit complacent maybe with the fight because you've got that? You know, the 500 million's coming in. I know you were wealthy anyway, but would that not? Will he still train? Would he still have the same incentive?
Well, let me tell you, I could beat Usyk on a week's training. Because he's the middleweight. I put my fist right through him.
He just said, and I'm playing this because you always have some moron out there. All right, some no-brain schmuck. Oh, I never heard that. I didn't hear him say that. We went through this same shit with the whole Deontay Wilder. Well, I ain't had no legs coming into the fight because, you know, my costume's too heavy. Oh, I never said, could you show me the footage? Could you? I ain't got to show you shit. And remember that video disappeared for a long time and all of a sudden it resurfaced. And when it resurfaced, I played that motherfucker. And when I did, you know what these motherfuckers did? Exactly. The fuck do I gain out of sitting here making up bullshit? These motherfuckers are the ones full of shit. And I'm replaying this because you motherfuckers always try to overlook facts and try to push lies and false narratives. He just said, I'll beat Usyk on a week's training. He's a middleweight. He's nothing to me. He basically said, this whole video he's saying, he has no interest in fighting Usyk. It's all about the money. Nobody has made Fury a fucking offer of no 500 million. 100 million. Do you hear a number coming up? No. We don't even know what the number will be. Now, I want to play what Usyk said the night of the fight. This is, I guess, back in the locker room. You won't be able to see it, but his eye, you know, the bruises from the fight and everything. He's still in his gear, his trunks and all. I want you guys to hear what Usyk had to say. It's something real simple, real short, but listen what he says to Fury. Now, you know damn well Tyson Fury and Usyk was not negotiating during his training for Anthony Joshua. In fact, he wasn't even in the country for a while. So we know there was no negotiations. You know, just little words thrown around, like I said. Now, this is the night of the fight of him and Joshua. This is after the fight. Just listen to what he says, right? Now, why would you have to ask a person for something if you already talked about terms and, okay, yeah, we're going to fight on such and such date? Listen to this shit.
To be
Hey, Tyson, back in ring, please. Back in ring.
We all heard the message. Alexander, congratulations.
Okay. Hey, Tyson, back in the ring, please. Okay. He wants to fight. He wants to fight Tyson Fury. So even for Usyk to be injured and say, you know, because look, this video's up, people. I don't know what was said. I don't sit here and watch all these videos, but I see a thumbnail. Even when I was looking for this video, saying that Usyk said, now this is what the content creator put on the thumbnail, that Usyk said, I give AJ 4 rounds tops. Corrupt judging. Okay? trilogy is out of the question. But then I see a tweet, okay, of Usyk saying that if the fight with Fury, it wasn't from Usyk, it was from the same guy that I put the tweets up in the beginning of the video. He's saying that if the Fury fight happens to be off the table because they don't want to wait for Usyk, that then they'll end up fighting Anthony Joshua a third time. Which is why in the video when I said I don't even want to see a third fight between the two of them. If it happens, it happens, but I'm not really interested in it because I just don't think Anthony Joshua can beat him. So there's a lot of shit that's said, people. We don't, like I said, we don't always know what the facts are. We just hear sources say this, that, whatever. And I don't really try to report all that kind of shit. But like I said, you hear certain things and you see certain shit. We give boxing news. If we find out something's bullshit, we talk about it. But all this little petty shit, I thought you knew what you were talking about. Oh, I never heard that. Fuck what you heard. Nobody asked you what the fuck did you hear. If you didn't hear it, you didn't hear it. But you just heard what I played. And you still, like the little immature kid you are, going to try to find excuses. Because basically, the man sat here and lied. He basically contradicted himself the whole video. He clearly stated they asked him, so you certainly must, be interested. You want to fight Usyk? No, not really. No, I have no interest. The guys have been wait. Nobody knows him. Blah 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 blah. But now he's so locked on Usyk. And just like the interviewer, I dare any one of you, I challenge you to pull up a video of Derek Chisora saying that he was in negotiations with Fury, or that they even talked about a fight. But the interviewer said, rumors say, we see a lot of shit. Me being a content creator, I probably see way more shit than you, motherfucker, who don't create content. So I'm looking at different venues, like different avenues of information than you are. I can't tell you what's actually true or not just because somebody posts some shit, but when someone posts something directly to you, that's like talking to you, and that's the next best thing to talking to you in your face to tell you full of shit. And the man said clearly, yeah, challenge AJ. Good way to duck Usyk. Make AJ an offer, but won't respond to Usyk. So fight night, Usyk is saying, Tyson, back in the ring, please. That was the night of the fight. The video that you heard me playing of Fury was the day after the fight. The 24th, okay? They fought on the 23rd. So where the fuck did they make negotiations and agree to a fucking December 17th date? Anthony Joshua wanted to fight on the 17th. And then it's funny, ironically, so did Fury. But against someone else. But if you notice, he don't want to give Anthony Joshua that same date. So to say, November 27th or December 3rd, pick one. You won't even let the motherfucker wait till December 17th. You tell him to pick one, then you're going to tell him he has an hour. If you motherfuckers are that stupid that you don't see that this is bullshit, y'all can go fuck yourself. Like, I'm not doing this for y'all. I'm just putting this out here because the real ones understand. This man is full of bullshit. Simple. He doesn't want to fight Alexander Usyk. Now all of a sudden, that's the only fight. I want to fight. No, I want to fight again. I want to fight again before I fight Usyk so I'm not out the ring so long. So you really think that he wants a tough challenge? So either he's calling Anthony Joshua's bluff, which is what I believe, and like I said, I said it from day one, he's using the 60-40 split as the camouflage to make it look like, see, he's giving him a good offer. And in the rematch, if Anthony Joshua was to win, in the rematch, they split 50-50. Yeah, because that's what's going to take your mind off of, wait a minute, though. Why are you telling this man it has to be in November? Now, we hear Frank Warren say he told him the 27th of November or December the 3rd. But again, you was willing to fight, according to you, was willing to fight Usyk on December the 17th. And we know for a fact, we hear this shit, that Usyk had nothing to do with any negotiation because there was no negotiation. So how the fuck do you book a venue for an event that you don't have a contract signed for? So y'all gonna just rush through it and no, that shit takes time, man. No. Remember when Deontay Wilder and Fury fought the first time? Remember how Deontay stood there? It's easy to make a fight. When the two best want to fight, it's easy to make a fight. Remember all that? And then all of a sudden, all of the fucking Deontay Wilder fans is praising Fury as the second best fighter and giving him all these props just to end up saying, oh, that rat motherfucker's running because he cheated, blah, blah, blah. All these excuses, all this, right? All this bullshit. Now, if you look at his tactics right now, look at what he's doing. Same shit. If I say AJ's name, if I give this bullshit fucking offer to make it look like I really want this fight, that's going to give me attention to what I'm doing any fucking way. It brings the attention to me. Plain and simple. So if that fight doesn't go down, it's AJ's fault. That's what it would look like. Me and Usyk not fighting, it's his fault. He's injured, not me. I want to fight. So I want to keep active. That way, when I cherry pick my next opponent, people will understand. Yeah, well, he tried to fight Usyk and he tried to fight AJ. They're not ready. So, I mean, he's the one to keep it. That's the excuse. And that's his cover-up for having a cherry pick. So why do you think that interviewer, when he mentioned Derek Chisora's name, and why would you have a event book? Like, what was it? Was that for Usyk or Chisora? And what did old fucking Frank Warren do? Dance. He didn't even answer the question. He danced there. Oh, it's not even that. Even like when he asked, was there any part of negotiations that they rejected? He never answered the fucking question. They dodged the shit. Okay, and they try to outsmart you with their answer to try to really get off of it and try to make you focus on a different part of it. And I told you from the very first fucking video, which is why I said, oh, we're going to talk about this. That bullshit, 60-40, that's not what we was focused on. That date was an issue and this shit just doesn't add up. I'm going to try to rush you into a fucking fight. I'm going to say 60-40, okay, cool, because I don't think you're going to take it. All of a sudden, you take it now. All of a sudden, you have until the end of the week or whatever to say, you have until tomorrow or whatever the fuck. Y'all know how it went down. All that bullshit. Yet, you already have a date booked for the 17th. So, you won't fight AJ on the 17th. We know whoever you fight on the 17th is not going to be Anthony Joshua and it's not going to be Usyk. So, if you could fight fucking Derek Chisora on the 17th or whoever, you mean to tell me that you couldn't give AJ until the 17th? Now, how much more do I have to even say to get you little kindergarten mind motherfuckers to understand this is bullshit? I wonder, I don't even wonder. You motherfuckers probably work somewhere and you probably call the manager boss and be kissing their ass. Because you cannot be that fucking stupid that you don't see through this shit. And if you are the type of person that stand up to management and you don't, then how the fuck could you be so stupid when it comes to Fury? Because that means you know right from fucking wrong. And I know if this was the shoe on the other foot, if Fury was in AJ's position and vice versa, you guys would be saying AJ's not being fair, man. Not even the 60-40, but all the other shit, man. Let the man train. He just came off of a fight, this and that, and whatever. He had a mental breakdown in the ring. All this type of shit. And, you be saying the same shit. And you would. Ain't Fury the same dude? I was obese. I was 300 pounds, and I was this and this, and I was going through mental issues. I even contemplated suicide and all. Right. And AJ didn't want to fight that version of him. But like I said, AJ tried to do the noble thing against an opportunist. This is why I don't play nice with people either. I don't give a fuck about you. If I look at people like this, I treat people the way they treat me. If you try to be disrespectful, we're going to have an issue. It's as simple as that. So there's no fucking fighter, no opponent, nobody that I can compete with any kind of way that I'm going to like you so much that I'm going to hold back when we compete. So I'm not the play nice type. I mean, look, I got a lot of people that love me and I love them. But I know that people in this world don't give a fuck about you. That's just life. So all that soft shit, all that, it's not the fact that he carries himself he's been carrying himself as a gentleman. He got criticized for it. He's too fucking nice. He this, and even when he was whooping ass, right? But then all of a sudden he gets pissed off. He have meltdowns. Oh man, his true colors. It's like y'all just attack everything that y'all see. Y'all have something to say about everything. But at the end of the fucking day, y'all overlook the fucking facts and the points. As human beings, I don't make fun of a person's situation. But when a person is full of shit, it makes me even question, are you even telling the fucking truth? How do you believe a liar? Tyson Fury is clearly a fucking liar. Usyk is asking the man, Tyson, in ring, please. Okay, what you gonna say? Oh, he's a hypocrite because he got injured? No, dumbass. He wanted he wants to get in the fucking ring. So what? Oh, because it's Fury, he's blessed to have this opportunity. Let's not forget, he's the fucking unified champ. Fury has one fucking belt. And he might can fool y'all with all this thinking he's super popular and nobody knows Usyk. Well, if nobody knows Usyk, how is this the biggest fucking fight in the world? According to Fury, right? Come on, man. Y'all can't be this dumb. Anyway, never fall in love with lies. Remember, the truth brings hate out of all you hating motherfuckers. And I'll catch y'all on the next one.